I'm ready. Okay, so okay, I will turn my video on, eh? So really मलाई पनि हुन्छ नि mic off, I mean video off गरेर बोल्दाखेरि it does really feel like I am talking to a robot. So I'm turning my video on.
Yep, there you go.
Okay, so after seeing each of your names on my laptop screen, then hearing some of your voices in a call, and after that talking to some of you through texts on WhatsApp. Wow, I finally got to see you all, and I'm feeling so happy right now. So good evening, our aspirants. So this is me, Lakshmi Maya Thapa, and I, on the behalf of the whole KMAC team, welcome you all to the second batch of our content writing workshop 2022. So would you please also turn on your video? Can I see your faces, if you don't mind?
Lakshmi want to see you guys on cam. Yeah, there's the in there.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Lakshmi.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. Okay, so, oh wow, my God. Look at these faces of our aspirants, which are signed with enthusiasm to learn something new. Oh my God. These shiny faces whom I'm going to spend my whole 1 month with, and whom I'm going to work with as a team of enthusiastic and amazing aspirants. Wow. Okay, so you might all be like, why is she calling us aspirants? And even we have given the name to WhatsApp group chat, aspirants. So let me tell you about it. So an aspirant, if we all know what an aspirant is, right? So an aspirant is a person who has ambitions to achieve something, and we are all here with ambition, aren't we?
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. And what is that ambition? Come on, please.
To hone our skill in writing.
Another? Yes.
To be a content writer.
Okay. Yes, right. We want to learn how we can persuade our ideas, our opinions, and our values to others through our writing. We want to know how we can spread awareness about something through our words or our writing. We want to learn how we can express ourselves through writing. And as one of you has just said, we want to become good content writer. And this very ambition has driven us to KMAG, to this content writing workshop, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Since we have come here to achieve this ambition, we call you aspirants. It means you are an aspirant. We are aspirants. And to help you achieve your ambition of being a good content writer, we are here for you. So, my dear aspirants, as of this moment, we are a team. In fact, we are more than a team. So if you come to encounter any issue or difficulty in learning during the session, you can feel free to talk, eh? So yeah, and with saying all this, I hope you have a great time here in KMAG with us, and wish you all the very best. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you.
That's a beautiful welcome note. Yeah, so this is me. Pooja, happy? Yes. So Pooja last time पनि थियो हैन? कतिवटा क्लास ल्याएको थियो?
नै छैन
लेखे थिएन
लिएको थियो तर एउटा एक्ज्याक्टली त्यो नम्बर चाहिँ याद छैन
Okay. So Lakshmi, who again, as I said, like last batch Maje, she was there, she's there, she's now working as an intern for KMAG. And as I said, like amazing personality, like looking at her, listening to her, I'm like, maybe today, tomorrow, I'll be publishing one more thing from her on KMAG. Then that brings a tears and joy at the same time. You know, she's like such an amazing person. And we are really glad to have Lakshmi here. And yeah, Lakshmi mostly will be taking care of morning shift course. So Ajay, she's here as a special guest. And maybe from tomorrow she won't be there. But then we all gonna miss you in this evening shift. Hey Lakshmi, so thank you so much for that. So coming back to again, we have total 43 participants here. Some participants are like, I'll just move straight to the slide and start from there. So slide ma kaam garihirahnu parne bhayo chahi I'll just leave this distraction side from me. There was a video off gare, so this is me, the face, whatever. Now you guys can remember me, right? Here we go. And now so yes, as a day one, and as a day one, you don't have much to do here other than just talking and just trying to give you the overview on what this workshop is, why we are conducting it, and expectation ke rakhne ke narakhne अनि हाम्रो यो whole एक महिनाको दौरानमा हामी कसरी एकअर्कासँग चाहिँ काम गर्छौं बिहेभ गर्छौं भन्ने कुरा. Apart from that, I just want to tell you this. Though this workshop is only for 1 month, it doesn't mean it's limited to 1 month. 1 month is like, it's just training. Okay, तिमीहरुलाई कुनै एउटा फ्याक्ट्री घुमाउनु भन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ त्यो फ्याक्ट्रीको बाहिर राखेर दिएको इन्स्ट्रक्सन जस्तो हो. So let's be very realistic. 1 month मा राइटिङ सिक्दैन. Let's everyone be very realistic on this. Hey, एक महिना त म त खतरा खटर लेख्न थालेर चाहिँ खतरा राइटर हुन्छु भन्ने सोच रहेछ भने चाहिँ that's not how it works. Writing comes to the practice just like a communication, just like every other thing. So in this 1 month, what we are really going to do on that is first of all give you all in and outs about the writing. So once you have that in and out things, then from there we go. So we'll be talking about all these things in the rules section. That are अहिले मैले भन्न चाहिहाले हैन. Make a habit, not having a notebook with you and the pen, right? के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि we humans are not good at remembering things. So what do you remember, like हामीले यसरी day 1 को क्लासमा बोलेको कुराहरु?
हजुर मैले
We don't really remember, right?
No sir.
हल्का bits and pieces याद हुन्छ न त केही याद हुँदैन. So your whole writing as a human being को world में जन्मे कि किन भन्दाखेरि because we humans are not good at remembering things. That's why we need to document it, we need to write it. That's why the writing has come into our civilization, you know. So make a habit of having always not the pen, not the mobile, not the laptop. त्यसमा काम हुँदैन किनभने यसरी स्क्रिन अन गरिरहँदाखेरि तिमीहरुले साइड बाइमा बसेर चाहिँ म ल्यापटपमा सबै टिप्छु भन्ने खालको हुँदैन. सेकेन्ड थिङ, ह्यान्ड वर्क्स एज अ सर्ट ह्यान्ड स्क्रिप्टमा काम हुन्छ नि त, सस्तो नोट लेख्ने कुराहरू. सो जति हात फास्ट हुन्छ सर्ट ह्यान्ड स्क्रिप्टमा त्यति चाहिँ ल्यापटप या कुनै पनि डिभाइस फास्ट हुँदैन. So that's why make a habit of having always that note with you and the pen with you. Now, so today we'll be basically covering these 4 things about the trainer, about me, myself, who am I, all that things. This which are about the workshop.
Sir, I have to ask a question.
Yes,
Sir, slide चाहिँ हामीलाई इमेलमा पठाइन मिल्छ कि मिल्दैन? अब कसैसँग त्यो नोटबुक अवेलेबल नहुन सक्छ नि, जस्तो मसित अहिले नोटबुक छैन अहिले करेन्टली चाहिँ, त्यही भएर यो मेलमा पठाइन सकिन्छ कि सकिदैन? पछि त्यहीबाट पनि नोट डाउन गर्न सकिन्छ नि?
यस्तो यो सबै कुराहरु तपाईको एपमै हुन्छ. यो भिडियो पनि तपाईको युट्युब एप सबैमा हुन्छ हैन? रिगार्डलेस त्यो सबै भइरहँदाखेरि पनि तपाई हामी यहाँ के को लागि छ भन्दाखेरि हामी टु लर्न समथिङ. So learning एउटा basic process नै के हो र एकदम important factor नै के हो भन्दाखेरि you note down the key things हरु त्यो note down गर्ने बानी गरेन भने चाहिँ यो पुराण सुने जस्तो हुन्छ सुन्यो त्यसपछि आएर दक्षिणा हरायो लास्टमा गएर है केही त्यो एक महिनामा त्यो बोल्या सुने केही पनि याद हुँदैन like you guys do you remember like you were like I guess most of you are in their 20s mid 20s the plus 2 time मा त्यो 10 क्लास मा पढाएको त्यो के याद छ त छैन नि because that's how the human brain works so त्यही भएर चाहिँ नोट गर्ने बानी गर्नु भनेको and one more thing I want to say good like more challenge more rules यार हो अब चाहिँ like you know हामी यसरी गरिरहँदाखेरि चाहिँ until and unless I ask you something let's not interrupt in between जे सोध्नु छ हैन लिस्ट मेक अ लिस्ट अफ क्वेशन्स एन्ड अफ कोर्स विल हैव अ एन्ड अफ द सेसन मा चाहिँ त्यो Q&A हरु या भइहालेको हुन्छ हैन and just leave that question then hey now coming back to this आजको कुरामा so today we'll be learning about me myself and then about this workshop and writer's mindset like एउटा राइटर हुनको लागि चाहिँ हुनुपर्ने माइन्डसेट के हो त्यो कुराहरु अनि त्यसपछि आएर सेटिङ अफ द लर्निङ एन्भाइरनमेन्ट हामी आज यतिमै मात्र हुन्छ आज यो भन्दा फर्दर हामी चाहदैनौं and so talking about myself that's me okay and my name is Dr. Sahab Kota founder CEO at KMAG which is Knowledge Magazine initially we used to call it Kathmandu Magazine that's how we started now I want to know this KMAG भन्ने यो वर्कशप भन्दा अगाडि थाहा नहुनु भएको को हुनुहुन्छ हात उठाउनु त यो वर्कशप भन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ यो एड्स देखेर अप्लाई नगर्नु पर्नु भन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ के पनि थाहा नै थिएन KMAG को बारेमा भन्ने कोही हुनुहुन्छ हात उठाउनु त कञ्चन लामा okay Prakash also didn't know about interesting Tina also didn't know okay and who else that's it okay so I'm glad like most of you already know KMAG so KMAG which started as a Kathmandu magazine and then later we rebranded ourselves as a Knowledge Magazine so we are on Facebook we are on Insta and त्यसपछि आएर अहिले हाम्रै एप पनि छ वेब पनि छ so basically that's KMAG यसलाई म अझै डिटेलमा I'll get further and I'm the founder so KMAG it was started in 2014 and as a person being a KMAG founder and married to this beautiful lady Lisa Prasad and interesting thing I met her on KMAG page in India so she's my wife and we live together here in Timpune, Kathmandu. That's about me in a personal level. Now, talking about the KMAG. KMAG is a media company. Our vision is to become a responsible media, trusted by all, followed by all, known for its contribution in making a better world. So basically, KMAG, it's about Bangalore सुरु गर्यो. The whole idea नै के थियो भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ yeah it started around like 2014 अनि 2014 मा यतिकै हुन्छ नि I would rather say अहिले आएर फर्केर हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ it's like existential crisis जस्तो क्या you know you're in India working in a company अनि so we started questioning like what you're doing with yourself like so the India मा नै होइन when do you have to go back so who are you in that society how are you gonna identify yourself in that society so they sourcely it took me to a Facebook page just once I thought like maybe I'll create this awesome page just once I जति पनि के हुन्थ्यो भन्दाखेरि back then 2014-15 तिर चाहिँ नेपालमा हामीले सोशल मिडिया it was like a shit place क्या चारवटा नाग भएको वाला पेजहरु थियो क्या ताइनलीको पेजहरु अनि नेम्सहरु पनि all name names of पेजहरु and nothing as such my type, मेरो preference मा, मेरो taste मा खोजिएका कन्टेन्टहरु चाहिँ केही पनि पाउँदैन थियो. So I thought like I'll start this page जसले चाहिँ tells what all goes in and around Kathmandu as a messenger. So that's where this Kathmandu magazine thought came. जसमा चाहिँ के हुन्थ्यो भन्दा लाइक त्यो बेलामा रबिन एन्ड लुजा अथवा मुक्ति एन्ड रिभाइभलहरु भने जस्तो अल्टरनेट लाइफस्टाइल, अल्टरनेट म्युजिक, अल्टरनेट थिङ्स यो कहिले पनि मेन स्ट्रिममा आउँदैन थियो क्या. जहिले पनि मेन स्ट्रिममा चाहिँ मेन स्ट्रिम कुराहरू मात्र आउँथ्यो. अनि यो पार्टहरू चाहिँ पार्ट अफ लाइफ चाहिँ भइरहँदाखेरि पनि कभर गरिदिने कोही नहुँदाखेरि चाहिँ I thought I would create something like this page. At the same time, अहिले आएर पो हामीहरुको हुन्छ नि यहाँ खतरा चिया पाउँछ, यो पाउँछ, त्यो पाउँछ वाला कुरा भयो. But then back then यो यस्तो कुराहरू कसैले कभर गर्दैन थियो के, because media funda was simple. You write about the people or the places or the things that actually pay you. So these guys never used to pay them. So they never used to get featured. So I thought like I'll create that kind of page. That's how it started. And this was a Vijalaya, and in between funny thing and the irony thing, since my source of knowledge and source of information is basically mainstream media, so Nepalma ke bhairacha kaha ke huncha bhanne kura background basera थाहा पाउने not possible itself. So that's when I started, just throwing here and there opinion. त्यो बेलामा भुइँचालो आयो अनि भुइँचालो आएपछि चाहिँ it was quite a awakening moment for me. Everything was lightly I was taking this Facebook page जस्तो. So भुइँचालो आयो, भुइँचालो आउनुभन्दा अगाडि चाहिँ right before that जापानमा भुइँचालो आएको थियो, if you guys remember. So I was following that. So I'm basically from the Obama era. So I know this is how media covers things. Okay? त्यसपछि आएर जापानमा नि भुइँचालो जाँदाखेरि कसरी मिडिया कभरेज भइरहेको थियो भर्सेस नेपालमा कस्तो भइरहेको थियो भन्ने कुराले चाहिँ it really pricked me. So I thought like that's when I realized Nepal needs a kind of a media जसले चाहिँ actual media role play garoस्, making people informed, making people the crisis को बेलामा anxious or panic हुने भन्दा पनि everything gonna be all right वाला positive vibe मा दियोस् यताउता भन्ने हिसाबले नेपालमा त volunteer celebration culture यस्तो केही पनि थिएन. अनि so the support गर्ने यताउता a lot can be done through social media भन्ने हिसाबले चाहिँ we played a pretty good decent role भन्छु म त्यो बेलामा. And त्यसपछि since I was giving this opinion on things, and त्यो बेलामा एउटा आर्टिकल लेखेको थिएँ जसमा चाहिँ this is that I'm like couple of articles पनि त्यो बेलामा पब्लिश गरेको थिएँ. जस्तै एउटामा त्यो सरकारले डोनेसनहरू अथवा बाहिरबाट ल्याउने कुराहरू ब्यान गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ किन गर्नु पर्थ्यो वाला सपोर्टमा बसेर लेखेको थियो. द्याट गट रियली गुड माइलेज. त्यसै गरी अब चाहिँ कन्स्टिट्युसन ल्याउनु पर्छ, दिस इज द टाइम भन्ने भएको थियो. इफ यु गाइज रिमेम्बर त्यो राइट बिफोर द भूकम्प त्यो संसद भवनमा कुर्सी उचालेर हान्न थालेको थियो नि होइन, त्यो वाला फोटो भाइरल भएको थियो. भनेको त्यो बेलामा देश पुरा यो माओवादी र रेस्ट अफ द अदर्स वाला द्वन्द्व चलिरहेको थियो क्या. अनि त्यसलाई आधार बनाएर यही भूकम्पको बेलामा चाहिँ अब यसलाई न्यू बनाएर जसरी पनि कन्स्टिट्युसन लिएर आउनुपर्छ. त्यसपछि वी हेभ अल आवर लाइफ एन्ड अल आवर टाइम टु फिक्स द डिफरेन्सेस भन्ने हिसाबले भेरी पर्सुएसिभ आर्टिकल एउटा लेखेको थियो विच गट अराउन्ड 1 मिलियन हिट्स त्यो बेलामा. अनि सो अल अफ सडन फ्रम द्याट 1000 to 1000 वाला पेज we became 10,000 वाला पेज. त्यसपछि यो मधेस आन्दोलनको कुरा आयो, टिकापुर आन्दोलनको कुरा आयो. The whole political chaos नै थियो नि त त्यो 1 year त. And we got involved in those opinion and discourses. And that time, what I realized truly, deeply, and it really changed me for good is Nepalमा हामी illiterate थियौँ, literate भएछौँ, but then we are not informed. हामीलाई 10 वर्ष लागेर संविधान बन्छ तर संविधान भनेको के हो थाहा छैन. सेकुलरिजम संविधानमा लेखेर आएको छ त्यो भनेको के हो थाहा छैन. इन्क्लुसिभनेसको कुराहरू भएको छ त्यो भनेको के थाहा छैन. द बेसिक फन्डामेन्टल्स अफ पोलिटिक्स पनि हामी बुझ्दैनौँ. Forget about the science, forget about the health, forget about every other part of life that we are supposed to be knowing. And now, going with the reasoning why we are like that, what really made us this sort of people. भनेर खोतल्दै जाँदाखेरि like management स्कुलले management पढाउँछ, साइन्स पढाउँदैन. Science school is science for also management part of it. So management is student science का order सीखने, or the science का student management का order सीखने. It's basically it is supposed to be coming from media, right? And media is supposed to tell them, give them the different perspective, different sides of life, and then giving this, general knowledge and stuff directly, indirectly, subliminal way, whatever way. And our media never really played that role. We are basically हाम्रो media सालदेखि आजसम्म पनि हेऱ्यो भने पनि most of the time I would say it's a political gossip tabloids. All they do is, दुईटा oppositions or ruling parties beachko gossiping, like, that's where they play around, and that's what they've been feeding people. Other than that, nothing much. Think Nepali movie, I'm like Hollywood movie बाट यति धेरै quotesहरु निकाल्न सकिन्छ. If you just search the quotes, you can find out so many quotes out of it. तिमीले आफ्नो पोस्टर बनाएर भित्तामा राख्नको लागि. Name me one quotes that you can get from Nepali movie. And have you ever thought why? Like what? It's like एउटा quotes पनि निक्लिदैन के नेपाली मुभीबाट. Means we are that bad in setting knowledge, wisdom, thoughts, and that's why there's no quotes. It just आतेपाते गफ भएको छ, whole movie सकिएको छ, ज्ञान आउने बुद्धि आउने भन्ने त त्यो quotes perfect dialoguesहरुबाट हो नि त. And they never play. So likewise, I can go on and on in the whole media landscape if there is a serious issue. So that's when it's like a kind of like a finding a purpose of my life where, okay, here I go. Obviously, I will try to work on creating a media that actually work on informing people. So, त्यो बेसमा mission driven भएर we started KMAC. So first mission was to create an informed society. So be it about health, be it about politics, be it about society, be it about anything, people should be knowing it. And since then, we've been working on this, creating information and disseminating information in a different form. Opinion form, facts and claims format, just simple questionnaire format. So if you look at KMAC, that's lots of directly, indirectly inform garनु खोजिरहेको हुन्छ. कहिले पोस्ट थ्रुबाट, कहिले क्वेशन सोधेर त्यही एन्सर थ्रुबाट. So त्यसपछि and the was to support and promote local businesses and activities. So this was something actually we started as just want to say local businesses and activities as a messenger will tell Kathmandu focused वाला थियो and त्यो सँगसँगै create an informed society अनि त्यसपछि आज अब opinionsहरु दिन थाल्यो, एउटा community build हुन थाल्यो. अनि के रियलाइज भयो भन्दाखेरि यो देशमा साच्चै स्मार्ट मान्छेको कमी छैन. It's that उनीहरुको voice represent गर्ने platform चाहिँ छैन. Yes, mom, everyone is curious, and I always say this in every youth-related programs, the gatherings, the workshop trainings. If I'm really pissed off about something about this country, then that is about our youth. But then at the same time, if I'm really proud of something, then that is about our youth. Because look at Lakshmi, for example. Lakshmi like English. कसले सिकाएको छु घरबाट सिकेर आएको हैन. ल कम्प्युटर कसले सिकाएको छु घरबाट सिकेर आएको हैन. आज हामी चाहिँ राइटिङ वर्कसप दिइरा छु गरिरा छु यो कुनै बाउबाजेले गरिरहेको काम कुरा हैन. As a youth, we actually have pushed ourselves to learn the languages from different part of the world, to learn the technologies on our own, to find the career on our own, to get into this political and all like complicated debates and discourses on our own. Okay? And I don't think any generation has taken this big leap in life. यो जेनेरेसन लाग्छ कि यति कुराहरू हुन्छ नि एउटा पोइन्ट एबाट आज हामी पुगेको पोइन्ट BC सम्ममा लिनको लागि टेक्स 2-3 जेनेरेसन लाग्ने हो क्या हामी सिंगल जेनेरेसनले हामीले यति लामो लिप लिएको छौँ द्याट मेक्स मी रियली प्राउड अफ आवर युथ ग्रुप हैन एन्ड नाउ द थिङ इज दिस गाइज आर स्क्याटर्ड दिस गाइज आर लाइक सबैतिर टुक्रा टुक्रा भएर बसेको छ you know सबैलाई चाहिँ somehow if I could connect them if I could unite them you know based on their interests based on their expertise based on their things then it would be awesome things to do when they say that's the mission so basically mission 1 2 3 is what KMAC does now you go to KMAC page from start to तलतिर जतासुकै पुग्यो भने पनि यो तीनटामा एउटा काम गरिरहेको हुन्छ के त्यसले यो न दायाँ बायाँ त्यसले खासै केही पनि गरे हुँदैन you know apart from that building a rapport with the KMAC audience with the some post like के गरिरा वाला टाइप नत्र नि मोस्टली यही नै भइरहेको हुन्छ and that's the mission we are driven by so now as said formed in 2014 that's the whole history of KMAC that you guys got to know now about the workshop so as I said KMAC ले काम गर्ने भनेकै यो knowledge domain मा हो information domain मा हो that's what we do अब you know we've been trying working on this domain for a long time and what I have realized over time is यो संसारमा सबै कुराको बेस भनेकै लेख हो के you want to write a song I'm like compose a song, it starts with the writing. You want to send a business proposal, it starts with the writing. You want to put your opinion, it starts with the writing. Everything starts from writing. And if we don't know to write, we as a society is never going to learn. And that's because we humans are not good at first. We humans are not good at remembering things. Only, you know, like सबैले बिर्सिसक्यो ओलीको त्यो 2-3 वर्षको राज त्योभन्दा अगाडिको लोड सेटिङ वाला सबैले बिर्सिसक्यो एन्ड इट्स नट नेपाली थिङ कि नेपालीहरूको एकदम बिर्सिने बानी छ भनेर भन्छ नेपाली एज दिस सर्ट टर्म मेमोरी नो इट्स नट नेपाली थिङ इट्स ह्युमन थिङ हामी नेपाली भएर बिर्सेको होइन हामी ह्युमन भएर हामी बिर्सिरहने हो न यो संसारभरिको ह्युमनले बिर्सिन्छ र उनीहरूकोमा के छ भन्दाखेरि उनीहरूको डकुमेन्टेड हुन्छ क्या अनि बिर्सिरहँदाखेरि सम्झाइरहनको लागि चाहिँ एज एन आर्टिकल एज एन डकुमेन्ट्री एज एन मुभिज एज अ डिफ्रेन्ट फर्म अफ कन्टेन्ट आइरहन्छ अनि त्यसपछि चाहिँ झसम्म हुन्छ 9/11 गइसक्यो सकिसक्यो बट देन दे किप अन रिमाइन्डिङ देम कि यस्तो कुराले भएको थियो हुन्छ भन्ने खालको सो बिकज अफ अल द्याट थिङ्स नेपालमा हाम्रो समस्या के भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ हामीहरूलाई खासै हाम्रो लेख्ने डकुमेन्ट गर्ने बानी छैन छैन भनेर हात बाँधेर बस्ने या के गर्ने बाट चाहिँ we were like as I said KMAC the single person को opinion thought मा चाहिँ we want to be a platform we want to like bring together everyone and create that discourses write stories write opinions write share knowledge and all that things so the collective work हुनको लागि चाहिँ base of everything is writing so we thought rather than complaining we train people train writing enthusiasts अनि सो हामी केतापट्टि एप वाला कन्सेप्ट चलिरहँदाखेरि लास्ट इयरबाटै हामीले सुरु गर्न खोजेको जसमा चाहिँ द आइडिया इज टु ट्रेन एन्ड देन once we teach them about writing then we work with them and they as a writer as a content creator as a storyteller as a educator and together we march towards the mission the idea ma last year हामीले गरेको थियौं and then after that अब बीचमा एप को धेरै कुराहरुले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ finally our app is launched and त्यो एप पेजमा चाहिँ the whole knowledge magazine concept ma अनि you know there's this sentimental things in that may sound nationalist but I'm not I'm leftist so of course I'm not nationalist you know this Nepal like के भन्छ हामी ज्ञान भूमि भन्छौं you know land of Buddha भन्छौं Buddha the symbol of ज्ञान and knowledge and somewhere like sentimental way when it's like if we could create a platform, something like real actual knowledge on a platform, it would be really something to be proud of, like land of Buddha to the land of knowledge magazine or knowledge app. That's the vision we are driven by. So यो वर्कसपमा पनि सो यो दशैंपछि हामीले सुरु गरेको राइट नेपाल राइट कन्सेप्ट, जसमा चाहिँ सबै नेपालीले लेख्नु पर्यो। हामी मालपो जान्छौँ, त्यहाँ केही सिकेर आएको हुन्छ, चुनावको कुरामा इन्भल्भ हुन्छ, केही सिकिरहेको हुन्छ, कलेजको नोट्स बनाइरहेको हुन्छ, केही सिकिरहेको हुन्छौ, आफ्नै लाइफ स्टोरी छ, केही सिकिरहेको हुन्छौ। यो तिमीभित्र सीमित भएर भएन, यो बाहिर निक्लिनु पर्यो र त्यसको लागि सबैले लेख्नु पर्यो। Now, to add to this main point, I want to share this story. Why this writing and sharing is that important भन्ने कुरामा। कुकुरले बाटो काट्दाखेरि त्यो कुकुरलाई कुनै गाइडले हान्यो भने अर्को कुकुरलाई गर है त्यो बाटो नकाट, मलाई त्यसलाई गाइडले हान्छ भनेर भन्दैन क्या। Now that's a keep that things in mind. Coming to next thing, which really I could observe. There was this मैले केमा पनि सेयर गरेको थिएँ, and एउटा परिवारले कुल बनाइरहन्थ्यो मेरो घरनेरिको एउटा पानी ट्याङ्कीमा होइन। अनि त्यो पानी ट्याङ्कीमा हरेक 15 दिनमा पानी लगाउँथ्यो, 10 दिन 15 दिन जस्तो। सो एउटा परिवार आउँथ्यो, अन्डा पार्थ्यो, अनि उसको अन्डा बच्चा नआउँथ्यो, त्यतिखेर चाहिँ पानी लगाउने टाइम भइसक्थ्यो, उसको अन्डा बिग्रिन्थ्यो, त्यो परिवार भागेर जान्थ्यो। फेरि अर्कोचोटि अर्को परिवार आउँथ्यो, same destiny, same fate. And if humans भएको के हुन्थ्यो, हामी ओइ त्यहाँ गएर अन्डा नपार, त्यहाँनिर पानी पर्छ भनेर हामी भन्थ्यौँ नि। भनेपछि हामी कसैको गल्तीबाट सिक्न सक्छौँ क्या। That's the ability of human beings. So if you guys have read this book called Sapiens, the same thing has been stated there. What makes human the human भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ our power and the ability and the communication skills of sharing our experiences and knowledge to others, so that हामीले हिजोको गल्तीबाट त्यो गल्ती नगरिकन हामी त्यो अर्को बाटोबाट लिएर एडभान्स हुन सक्छौँ, अपग्रेड हुन सक्छौँ। यसरी हाम्रो इभोल्युसन प्रोसेस has been going for a long time. Now यसलाई तिमीले एउटा सोसाइटीको एउटा कन्ट्रीको पर्सपेक्टिभमा हेर्यो भने, यदि कुनै सोसाइटीमा अथवा कन्ट्रीमा सेयरिङ कल्चर नै छैन, मैले सिकेको कुरा मैसँग मात्र राख्छु, मलाई तामाको भाडाहरू बनाउन आउँछ, अनि त्यो ज्ञान चाहिँ म भित्र मात्र सीमित राख्छु भने के हुन्छ? अर्को आउँछ, अर्कोले फेरि त्यो जेरोबाट सुरु गर्नुपर्छ। एन्ड हामीहरूको pretty much for a long time that's the issue. हामी आफैमा हाम्रो सभ्यता धेरै लामो, धेरै पुरानो हो। सायद यो यति लामो सभ्यतामा हामीले धेरै कुरा सिकेको छौँ हाम्रा बाउ बाजे वा राजुहरू। तर के भयो भन्दाखेरि त्यो नलेजहरू डकुमेन्टेड भएन। आज राणा शासनको डकुमेन्टेसन केही पनि भेटिँदैन, पञ्चायत काल कस्तो भएको थियो थाहा छैन, त्यो गिरिजाको पालामा के भएको थियो पनि थाहा छैन क्या। नभएपछि के हुन्छ, तिमी त्यही कुरा रिपिट गर्छौ, सेम लुपमा हामी अगेन एन्ड अगेन गरिरहन्छौँ। सो यो हाम्रो कहाँबाट आएको भन्दाखेरि चाहिँ हाम्रो इलिट्रेसी, हामीहरूलाई लेख्न पढ्न आउँदैन थियो। जसलाई जतिलाई आउँथ्यो उनीहरूले त्यो डकुमेन्टेसन गरिरहनुको कहिले पनि औचित्य खासै लागेन, अनि त्यतिमै सीमित भयो सबै कुरा। अब आएर चाहिँ एटलिस्ट we should be upgrading ourselves from that, and we should be sharing our knowledge, our stories, our understanding, our perspectives, so that world out there, country out there learn something from us. मलाई disability को problem हुनलाई मेरो हात खुट्टै भाँचिनु पर्ने when there is Lakshmi there to tell me everything, right? सिभिल इन्जिनियरिङमा के छ समस्या भन्ने थाहा पाउन मलाई सिभिल इन्जिनियरिङमा पढ्नु पर्ने when she was is already there. सो हामीहरूको सबैको आफ्नै भोगाइ आफ्नै एक्सपिरियन्सहरू छ भने त्यसलाई शेयर गर्ने बानी गर्यो भने एज अ सोसाइटी विल बी ज्याक अफ अल ट्रेड एट लिस्ट, एन्ड द्याट विल हेल्प अस अ लट. इज वाइ दिस राइट नेपाल राइट क्याम्पेन वी आर लन्च. अब बेसिकली राइट नेपाल राइट एज अ क्याम्पेनमा हामीले दुईटा कुरा कभर गर्न खोजेको छ. एउटा, लेख्न जानिसकेको मान्छेहरूलाई लेख्नको लागि प्लेटफर्म क्रिएट गर्ने, इन्सेन्टिभ्स, मोटिभेसन, वाट एभर निडेड. र लेख्न नजानेको तर लेख्न रहर गर्नेहरूलाई we want to train them, share them what we know, and build this awesome team, and together we work on writing. So this is the vision in and around is about this workshop. Now, our workshop objective is basically to give you fundamental knowledge on writing. Again, writing, I like what Shivat said at the end of your writing the time and saying so they can like एक महिनामा ट्रान्सफर्मेसन के भयो भन्दाखेरि नि he was like दाइ यो ट्रेनिङ सुरु गर्नुभन्दा अगाडि मैले राइटिङलाई हेर्ने तरिका र यो ट्रेनिङ पछि चाहिँ राइटिङलाई हेर्ने तरिकामा धेरै परिवर्तन आएको छ and I can it's pretty much like तिम्रो एकाडेमिक ब्याकग्राउन्ड आई डोन्ट नो तर ग्राफिक डिजाइनिङ सिकेपछि त्यो पोस्टरलाई हेर्ने तरिकै अर्को हुन्छ कि मुभी सिकेपछि त्यो मुभीको होल द फ्रेमिङदेखि धेरै कुराहरू याद भएपछि मुभीलाई हेर्ने तरिकै फरक हुन्छ मेडिसिन पढेको छु हस्पिटल गएपछि हस्पिटललाई हेर्ने तरिकै फरक हुन्छ भने जस्तो यो राइटिङ वर्कसपबाट त्यो परिवर्तन हुनुको कारण के भन्दाखेरि आजको दिनसम्म फर स्योर तिमीहरूले अनलेस लाइक तिमीहरूले राइटिङसँग रिलेटेड या मास्टर इन इङ्ग्लिस या यस्तै केही गरेको हो भने सायद थोर बहुत थाहा होला नत्र भने चाहिँ म्याक्सिमम तिमीहरूलाई राइटिङको बारेमा खासै थाहा छैन टु बी अनेस्ट लाइक let me be bold with this, most of you, and that's okay. You're not, that's why you guys are here. And our job and responsibility that we are taking is to give you fundamental knowledge in writing so that next time you know anything and everything about writing. Second thing, expose you to various types of writing. Now, Augie, once you know, understand fundamental things, then expose you to different types of writings and prepare you for content writing as a career. So with that, we want to prepare you. You can now sit and start trying out to create content. And in the end, we want to provide you opportunities as the workshop gets over. So just like Lakshmi, just like Diksha, just like many others there. Just say after the workshop, is working with us as intern. Now, intern ko belama is actual things happen. And agadiको mostly theoretical thing, fundamental thing भइरहँदाखेरि त्यसको practice को मा चाहिँ real life practiceहरु चाहिँ यतापटिबाट गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ. And that's why we'll be pushing. And in this process, if some of you are like really good, maybe soon we'll be including in our team as an employee if you are interested. And basically, batch 2 ma I'm like batch 1 ma in a few days we're gonna introduce this write and on type of concepts so through you guys can be getting back from this training. So all this 5,000 thing, the only reason we took this money is because only the serious one will come to sit down and अहिले यहाँनिर 2-4 जना यदि कोही सित्तैमा छिर्नु भएको छ भने for sure they won't be lasting for 1 month. पैसा तिरेर आउने त 1 month लास्ट हुँदैन भने सो त्यो स्क्रिन आउट गर्नको लागि पनि we charge that. And हाम्रो अल्टिमेट गोल तिमीहरूले त्यो 5,000 भन्दा धेरै माथि नै हामीसँग लिएर जाओस् in this journey so that everyone make money, everyone like doing something as an incentive, as a reward. That's our plan. Let's see how far we'll go with that plan. Now, let's remember this. Again, 1 month workshop will not make you a writer. Let's be very, very, very honest with ourselves. It's just like learning a guitar. एक महिनामा गिटार सिकेर गिटार सिकिन्छ सिकिँदैन हैन. यसरी समात्नेलाई ए मेजर भन्छ, यसरी समात्नेलाई ए माइनर भन्छ, यसलाई बी भन्छ, यसलाई सी भन्छ भन्ने बुझिन्छ नि. त्यसपछि 1 2 3 1 2 3 गर्दै हानेर बस्नुपर्छ. And then हातमा त्यो ठेउलाहरू आएर त्यसमा त्यो क्यालिसेसहरू फर्म भएर बल्ल आएर you can somehow play. So it comes the practice. 1 month workshop will not make you a writer. Passion led you here, but only disciplines can take you further. So तिम्रो याद छ passionate भएर आएको हो क्या 5,000 मा एलओडी गरेर पार्टी गरेर रमाइलो गर्न सकिन्थ्यो. you know, or could do any other things. But it's your writing passion. You want to learn writing, and that's why here. But then passion is not enough. Okay, हामीले यो बारम्बार यो Facebook, internet, motivation मा हामीले चाहिँ again and again they say like passion, you know. Passion can take you only up to a place, up to a point, but it's only with the discipline. So, you know, like हामीहरूको, you know, the best example I think to take in every house is our grandfather. Okay, in most of the house, almost every house भन्छ कि उठ्छन् मन्दिर जान्छन्, हैन, नुहाइधुवाइ गर्छन्, बिहान उठेर पूजा गर्छन्, एन्ड त्यो एउटा रिचुअलिस्टिक लाइफमा छिर्न सकेको भनेको त्यो मुडमा छिर्या भए त्यो छिर्दैन थियो क्या, त्यो डिसिप्लिनबाट चाहिँ त्यहाँ छिरेको. So your success on anything lies on the disciplines. So always remember that if you don't live by those disciplines that you need to get something out of this workshop, लेखेर भनिदिन्छु आज कतिजना छ, 40 जना छ, 20 जना झर्नेवाला छ. I know this experience. I know like the workshop चलाइरहेको experience I know, हैन. So जोसँग डिसिप्लिन छैन, प्यासन मात्र भएकोहरू पनि थाक्ने छन् क्या. So learn to have that discipline. तिम्रो 7 बजे साथीको कफी खान बोलाउला, डेट आउला, के होला. Just learn to find a balance and push yourself. And don't make it one of the gym subscription कि you join and then 2-4 दिन गए, डम्बल उठाए, त्यसपछि गायब. And our actual journey begins in 1 month from now. This 1 month is about preparing you for the journey. So as I said, you 1 month मा हामीले just to prepare you for the journey, actual journey. हाम्रो त्यो 1 month पछि जसमा चाहिँ lots of practices as a team, किनभने लेख्ने भन्ने चिज नै लेखेर सिक्ने कुराहरू हुन्छ. यसरी भट्टाएर यसरी थ्योरीबाट मात्र सिकिदैन. So of course you guys will be doing in between lots of practices or activities, but that also will not be enough. And just remember those things. So in this 1 month, you will learn what is communication and how to communicate through writing. Remember this, writing is always a form of communication and nothing much. So if you don't understand communication, you cannot write. म यसरी भटटट बोलिरहन्छु किनकि I know a bit of communication. That's why I could talk, go on and on without scripts. And likewise, writing, communication skill is strong रहेछ भने मजाले लेख्न सक्छौ. Communication skill strong रहेनछ भने त्यो लेख्न गाह्रो पर्छ. त्यही भएर communication सिक्नुलाई एकदमै जरुरत हुन्छ. And you will be learning about communication and how to communicate effectively through writing. You will learn the essence and significance of critical thinking and transform yourself into a critical thinker. So again, your critical thinking go छुट्टै एउटा chapter नै छ. त्यसमा अझ डिटेलमा जान्छु. तर एउटा कुरा, just keep this thing in mind. To be a good writer, you need to be good at critical thinking. And critical thinking, चाहे त्यो जोक्स लेख्दा होस्, मुभी लेख्दा होस्, नोभल लेख्दा, फिक्सन, नन फिक्सन, नलेज बेस, जेसुकैमा पनि, you'll be amazed to learn कि in coming days कि the critical thinking, how important role it plays. You know, only with the critical thinking you can decide what to look at and what not to look at. So in this journey, you will be learning the essence and significance of critical thinking. And hopefully by 1 month, you guys will be, at least moderate level of critical thinker. And you will learn how writing world actually functions that you didn't know otherwise. Writing world is like a whole different world. त्यसको पछाडीको सिनहरु, त्यसको पछाडी के चलिरहेको हुन्छ, कसरी सोचिरहेको हुन्छ, के भइरहेको हुन्छ, यी सबै कुराहरु बुझ्छौ यो 1 monthमा. And you'll be offered different activities and opportunities that shall transform you for good, that in 1 month you will not be the same person that you are now. So this is my guarantee. In 1 month from now, you guys will not be this person of. So now, this writer's mindsets. बारम्बार सुनेर होला इट्स अल माइन्डसेट्स भनेर हुन्छ हैन चाहे जिम जोइन गर्दा होस् कर्पोरेट जोइन गर्दा होस् पोलिटिक्स होस् सबैतिर लाइक आजमा गएर चाहिँ सबै माइन्ड हो क्या इट्स अल माइन्ड गेम and that's why having the right mindsets is very important to be a writer. And now this mindsets is too complex, too many things are there. Basically now, based on my experience, because since I'm the one who will be training you, मैले बुझेको out of so many things, few things, you gotta be responsible. And knowing to write is a power to build or destroy the world. That's why they say words have power to both wound and heal. Through writing, you can sow hatred or you can sow love. You can raise war and you can end the war. You can make people believe in stupid things and make people ignore important things. You can direct the mood, can set the direction. You can just do anything with your writing. Remember, everything starts from writing. Movies, song, business plan, latest takes, social media posts. So directly and indirectly, writing plays the vital role in building or destroying. Thus, writing skill is one of the most powerful skills, and with every great power comes great responsibility. And so if you are here to be a great content writer, set your mind to be responsible first. Imagine of a character who is so powerful and so irresponsible. That's scary, right? If you don't want to be that evil person, tame yourself with the sense of responsibility before starting to learn the writing skill to become the content writer that world gonna read to listen to. So I think this is a self-explanatory. So now, power भनेको गुड पर्सनलाई मात्र आउने हैन क्या ब्याडलाई नि आउँछ राक्षसहरू पनि पावरफुल हो all the bad guys out there, they are also powerful. So likewise, you can be a bad writer and strongly powerful. You'd have seen, you could have, like, there are so many instances, so many books that have raised war. A single letter or single tweets have raised the conflict. And since everything starts from writing, that how do you write actually gonna decide lots of things. So त्यति powerful position मा भइरहँदाखेरि चाहिँ have this thing, I gotta be responsible. त्यो mindset, the responsibility, sense of responsibility को mindset is very important. And think this way, just for perspective, मानौ मलाई बम बनाउन आउँछ अथवा मलाई चाहिँ त्यो मसँग खतरा एउटा ब्रह्मास्त्र हान्ने तरिका थाहा छ. So I'm trying to teach you how to do that. And imagine some of you guys turn out to be a completely bad guy. Then my teaching is going to just turn a bad guy into a powerful guy. And imagine the consequences. So you got the point. Be responsible. Have that sense of responsibility in you. Second thing, power to detach mind and body. Now, this is my favorite part. I don't know. This is something like I really discovered through my own writing process, writing journey. So I put this, and I always say this. This may, this is. It's like writing is a work of our mind, and our mind is trapped in our body. Like, when you look at your mom right now, you see it as a daughter of that woman, okay? And that brings the natural biases if you love her, and natural prejudices and hate if you hate her. Now just try to imagine that you look at your mother as through the eyes of your friend, or through somebody else. Just come out of your body and look at that a human being there. and that emotion is gone. Okay, the sentiment is gone. You just see things objectively. So you know, like these things, like हाम्रो बडीभित्र बस्दाखेरि चाहिँ हामी माइन्डमा ट्र्याप भइरहेको हुन्छ। हाम्रो माइन्ड चाहिँ हाम्रो बडीको सेन्सेसनसँग, हाम्रो all these biases and the preconceived notions and year-long program wired brain, त्यो सबैको इन्फ्लुएन्सेसमा परिरहेको हुन्छ। So until our mind is trapped in our own body, our thought process is subject to emotions, cognitive biases, prejudices, and a lot of other influences and factors. To be a great writer, one needs to have the ability to think beyond, see beyond, understand beyond, feel beyond, which is only possible when you have learned to detach your mind, body, and mind while in writer's mode. In summer, your body cannot feel winter, and that influences your mind accordingly. And one way to write on winter scene, you need to feel the winter by detaching your mind from the body and taking it to the winter world. Which means अहिले जाडो भइरहेको छ, हामीलाई गर्मीको बारेमा हामीले फिल गर्न चाहिँ हामीले फिल गर्न सक्दैनौँ क्या। तर गर्मीको बारेमा लेख्नु पर्यो भने त गर्मी फिल गर्नको लागि हाम्रो ज्यानलाई त जाडो भइरहेछ। यो ज्यानबाट पनि बाहिर निक्लेर चाहिँ गर्मी फिल गर्नु पर्यो नि त हैन। So just a perspective. So that's just an example, but it applies on everything. If you want to write a speech for Obama, you might need to get out of your body and get into Obama. Then only you can write in his tone, in his style. Sees what he sees, feel what he feels. So you're writing a speech writing. You're working on writing for a woman. Like me as a guy, I have like so many times I have got this and I smile. Female admin, you know, and I can write about menstruation thing, issues, female issues, gender issues, all that things I can write. I can write about homosexuality. Actually, exactly better there. के भन्थे मैले तपाईँ त गे भन्न ठान्थे भन्थे किन भनेको हैन तपाईँ कति होमोसेक्सुअलिटी कुराहरु गरिरहनु भएको हुन्छ अनि जस्तो आफ्नो चितकार चाहिँ ल्याएर सोशल मिडियामा पोखिरा जस्तो लाग्थ्यो भनेर भन्थ्यो you know it would not been possible for me to write for them if I hadn't had the ability to get out of my own body and think from there, see things in that level. So it's very important. And as you must have heard this, I don't know the data back girls or most of the jokers are sad guy once again. Or the more all those funny guys or all those humorous people on stage are sad people behind once again. And you know, when they write, they just forget their sadness. If they were trapped in their sad body, they wouldn't be coming up with the funny lines. It's near impossible for me to be in a bad mood and write about good stuff. For me to write about good stuff, even when in bad mood, I should be coming out of my body and think. So, mindset number 3, you have learned to detach mind and body. And then the mindset number 3, read. This is my favorite and the boring part in the mindset. So, you know, just like singer बन्नु छ तर उसले कसैको गीत सुन्दैन सेफ बन्नु छ कसैको खाना चाख्दैन and imagine what kind of person or the skill set the person will acquire. So likewise, reading is very, very important. Okay? Reading plays a like writing I would say if you have to spend 10 hours to write a topic, almost 60% I would say you'll spend over reading. You research गर्दा ओर्दा आफ्नै आर्टिकलहरु आजकल पढ्दा अर्काको बुक्सहरु पढ्दा अर्काको इन्फ्लुएन्सेसहरु पढ्दा you spend lots of time on that. And so to be a good writer, have this inner passion and the hunger to read. And as said by Stephen King, if you don't have time to read, you don't have the time to write. Simple as that. And if writing comes from reading, and reading is the first teacher of how to write. Now, with that, to summarize 3 important mindsets that you need to have before taking the road to become a great content writer. Writing skill is a great power. Great power comes with great responsibility. Writing demands ability to think beyond, see beyond, understand beyond, feel beyond, for which I need to master on detaching my mind from my own body. To be a good writer, I must be a good reader. Read everything, trash, classics, good and bad, and see how they do it. And so now the activities time. So before I go to the activities, कतिजनालाई के बोल्न मन लाग्यो होला भन्न मन लागेको होला, just throw it. Hello. सबजना सुत्दै क्या?
No, sir.
छैन सुतेको त
Okay.
मलाई चाहिँ जहिले एउटा क्युरियस भएको कुरा चाहिँ लाइक राइटिङमा चाहिँ ल्याङ्ग्वेजको इम्पोर्टेन्स कस्तो हुन्छ भन्ने कुराले पनि मलाई जहिले क्युरियस बनाउँछ कि जस्तो कि सिन्स यु सेड राइटिङ इज अल अबाउट एक्सप्रेसिङ थिङ्स एक्सप्रेसन गर्नुको लागि एउटा ल्याङ्ग्वेजको रोल कस्तो हुन्छ कि
I would say, and this is like I missed to say in this class, last batch बाट मैले experience गरेको कुरा हैन, and your batch I'm trying to avoid that, and language should not play any role के कतिजना होला इङ्ग्लिस लेख्न आउँदैन होला त नेपालीमा उले मजाले लेख्न सक्छ, आखिर फन्डामेन्टल नलेज एउटै हो दुईटैको लागि हैन. सो यदि नेपालीमा जस्तै I don't know if Saru is here. Saru, you there? I think she is not here. So Saru is like really good at Nepali writing. हाम्रो past batch को अब उसलाई जबरजस्ती इङ्ग्लिस लेख्न लायो भने उ बिचारा सक्दैन क्या. So language doesn't really play important role. You should be deciding कि कुन ल्याङ्ग्वेजमा चाहिँ म लेख्छु भन्ने कुरा हो. So based on your language, you will have the same kind of audience out there, you know. English hunदाखेरि you have a ocean to go and explore भन्ने हुन्छ भने नेपाली हुँदाखेरि you may have like a small community or the world to explore भन्ने होला. Regardless, if you are fine with that, so language should not make much of an issue. अर्को कुरा मैले कतिचोटि सुनिरहेको कतिजनाले सोधिरहेको हुन्छ मेरो इङ्ग्लिस vocabulary strong छैन, and I like this thing said by somebody. No one has ever complained saying your writing is so simple, so easy to understand. No one has complained that again. You know.
Exactly.
So it's like चाहिँदैन के त्यो vocabulary. Vocabulary it's like you know पछि flex गर्ने कुरा हो. With time, as you get it better, as your audience level rises from different level to level, then automatically आउने कुरा. So आजको दिनमा एउटा बच्चाले उसको आफ्नै तरिका छ मलाई भोक लाग्यो भन्ने कुरा, ठुलो मान्छेको आफ्नै तरिका छ भोक लाग्यो भन्ने कुरा. एन्ड अफ द डे बोथ आर कम्युनिकेटिङ दैट दे आर हंग्री एन्ड दिस इज ऑल इट अबाउट. सो तिमीले लेखेको आर्टिकल तिमीले लेखेको कुराहरु चाहिँ त्यो कम्युनिकेसन चाहिँ पर्फेक्टली हुनु पर्यो. भन्न खोजेको कुराहरु चाहिँ डेलिभर भएको हुनु पर्यो. त्यो यु नो काउ इज अ नेशनल एनिमल भन्ने हिसाबले लेख्छौ कि शशि थरूरको स्टाइलमा लेख्छौ, इट्स अल अबाउट द योर ओन लेभल हो क्या. अनि we as a individual हामीले चाहिँ हामी हिजो कहाँ थियो त्यहाँबाट आफू बेटर हुने हो क्या, रेस्ट अफ अदर्ससँग कम्पेयर गर्ने हैन. So if you are getting better every day, rest of the things will be fine. So maybe your article, your vocabulary is so weak that your article may be good for 5th grade students. Excellent lage. And you can explain what is gravity to 5th grade students. Okay? You can explain what is psychology to 5th grade students. I may not be able to explain that. So world needs writers who can write in a very simplistic language for to 2nd, 3rd grade students. Like लेख्ने मान्छे त चाहियो त हैन, भर्खर इंग्लिश सिकेको मान्छेहरुलाई लेख्ने मान्छे त चाहियो त. So don't feel yourself insignificant okay, just because you don't have strong English or strong vocabularies. Whatever makes you like easy, comfort, whatever is your level, just go with that.
Right. Thank you.
Okay. So anyone else? Okay, actually सबजना हात उठाउँ त सबजना सुतेर बसेको जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई खै हात उठाउँ त हात नउठाएर चाहिँ सुते है मेरो लागि good yes there you guys go भनेपछि सुत्ने को बसेछ सुत्नेमा कञ्चन लामा चाहिँ सुतेछ नसना पनि सुतिरहेको रहेछ बिनिता केसी पनि सुतिरहेको रहेछ नवीन पनि सुतिरहेको रहेछ इज इट हात नउठाउनु सबै सुत्या हो Okay, Roshan Thapa, you from USA?
Canada, actually.
Canada. So what time is it down there?
It's snowing today. It's the first snow.
Okay, how long it's been with Canada?
It's been like 2 years now. Yeah.
So you went straight to the Canada कि?
हैन पहिला म दुबईमा थिएँ दुबईमा हुँदाखेरि पनि कुरा भएको छ हजुरसँग बुझ्यो कि
हो र
अनि दुबई पछि म यता मुभ भएको मैले छुटाई पठाएको थिएँ तपाईले एक्चुअली छुटाई भन्ने अडियो दिनुहोस् नि we try to publish that yeah
so that's you wow
yeah that's me
wow okay मैले आजसम्म सुनेको नेपाली कविता भने सबसे खतरा लाग्यो कि रोशनको हैन so of course we'll be sharing that अहिले यता यस्तो दामी छ छुटाइको अनि यसको होल भावहरु देखि लिएर सबै कुरा हुन्छ नि
Thank you.
Like
means a lot.
some poem really moves you and change you भन्ने खालकोमा पर्छ के and like त्यसपछि अर्को एउटा नि गरेको थिए है
मैले पछि एउटा काखेल्छ हाम्रो केटाकेटी भनेर गरेको थिए अनि अहिले चाहिँ एउटा बुझाइ भन्नेमा गर्दैछु अनि बिचमै स्टक अप भयो त्यो लेख्दा लेख्दै अनि writing workshop came and I thought this is a good thing for me right now.
Okay, so yeah, that's interesting. So finally we get to meet. I think like you're writing songs or धेरै कुरा रमाइलो होला जस्तो so meanwhile अघि बोलेको कुराहरु मध्येमा चाहिँ कसैलाई केही सोध्नु छ भन्नु छ like you know यो मान्छे एकछिन चुप लाग्यो भने मलाई कुरा सोध्नु थियो भने जस्तो भएको थियो होला कति बोले गरे भएको थियो होला here is your time ask me
sir I just wanted to ask you something this is out of the context maybe I've been following Kemak for a long time now धेरै भइसक्यो मैले पोस्टहरु पनि frequently पढिरा हुन्छु so त्यो पोस्टहरुको behind like it's you only you who've been writing all those articles or do you have a team?
Sometimes there are others but yeah most of the times I'm
always intrigued and fascinated by the त्यो लेख्ने कुराहरु हुन्छ नि तपाईले लेख्नुहुन्छ you think from a different perspective त्यही भएर पनि that's the reason why अनि आज मैले workshop join गर्नुको कारण पनि like
thank you so much so yeah तिमीले यो राइटिङ को दौरानमा नि थाहा हुन्छ अब I'm going to reveal all my secrets so basically यो के रहेछ भन्दाखेरि संसार हैन त्यस्तो कम्प्लिकेटेड पनि छैन के सब इन्टरकनेक्टेड छ के लाइक तिमीले जब त्यो हाउ वर्ल्ड वर्क्स भन्ने कुरा बुझ्न थाल्छौ हैन डाक्टरलाई भेटेर सिभिल इन्जिनियरिङको कुरा बुझ्दिन्छौ के तिमीले न झट्ट सुन्दाखेरि त के सेन्स छैन नि त हैन त्यसमा तर त्यो खोतल्दै त्यो बुझ्दै जान थाल्यो भने त्यो सबै बुझिदै रहेछ अनि त्यो बुझ्न थालेपछि द्याट्स वेयर लाइक पार्ट अफ द क्रिटिकल थिंकिङमा अर्को एउटा कभर हुने भनेको मल्टिपल इन्टेलिजेन्सको कुरा छ के अनि once you understand that concept of multiple intelligence and you start extracting wisdom from everything so I'm not that big fan of Eastern philosophy or Eastern as a whole culture itself but what I like and what I want to give as a reference भन्दाखेरि हामीको कति पुरातात्विक सोच एन्शियन्ट विजडम्सहरु हेरेर ल्यायो भने के हुन्थ्यो यही डाँडा काँडा यही नेचरलाई हेरेरै विजडम क्रिएट गरेर आउँथ्यो नि त हैन सो भन्न खोजेको जीवनको यथार्थ यति हो क्या यही नै हो यसैको कम्प्लेक्स फर्महरु चाहिँ हो कम्प्युटर डिभाइस वाट एभर यु कल इट सो जसरी कतिवटा हुन्छ पिरियोडिक टेबलमा एलिमेन्ट्स एनीवन साइन्स स्टुडेन्ट्स हियर Suraj?
109
Okay. The 109 elements को भन्दै संसार right
True.
so just like that everything is त्यसमा पाइल अप भएको चाहिँ हो कि एक्युमुलेटेड भएर बनेको कम्प्लेक्स फर्म्सहरु कम्पाउन्डेड भएको कुराहरुबाट थुप्रै ब्रान्च आउट भएको सो जब तिमीले त्यो 109 एलिमेन्ट्स बुझे जस्तै गरी लाइफलाई बुझ्न थाल्छौ त्यसपछि चाहिँ सजिलो हुन्छ I'm like that's what I've learned so
तपाईँको
अब त्यो-
जर्नी त्यो केम्याक भन्दा पनि अगाडिबाटै सुरु भएको होला द व्हाट इज इन्सपिरेसन यो राइटिङ कसरी चाहिँ यु गट इन्भल्भड इन एभ्रिथिङ कैन यु प्लिज शेयर योर स्टोरी द केम्याक भन्दा अगाडिको स्टोरी
to be honest मलाई मैले राइटिङ गर्छु भन्ने मलाई थाहा पनि थिएन हैन अनि आई थिंक तर एउटा कुरा कस्तो भन्ने एउटा भन्छ नि इट्स साउन्ड सो क्लिशे तर तपाईलाई बच्चादेखि गाउन रहर लाग्थ्यो न बच्चादेखि गाउँथ्यो भनेर भने जस्तो क्या हैन यो राइटिङ भन्दा नि अर्को प्यासन थियो क्या बच्चामा म खेल्ने गेम के हुन्थ्यो भने क्विज कन्टेस्ट अनि म यो पत्रिकाहरुको त्यो डिड यु नो वाला फ्याक्ट्सहरु सब जम्मा गर्थ्यो अनि सब चिपकाएर राख्थ्यो क्या And whenever I see this interesting things, I would just make an encyclopedia kind of thing of my own. So, भन्नु खोजेको इन्फर्मेसन नलेज डोमिनोमा बच्चादेखि काम गरिरहेको रहेछु क्या जुन चाहिँ पछि गएर चाहिँ म लाइक अर्कै हिसाबले लागे तर जहाँ जस्तो भए पनि लास्टमा गएर त बिल्ली गरे म्याउ त हुन्छ हैन कि एउटा पोइन्टमा गएर आई felt कि okay this is not my thing like this is my thing is something different भन्नेबाट चाहिँ अहिले फर्केर हेर्दा कि damn I was doing this since my childhood so यस्तो चाहिँ यो कनेक्सन चाहिँ I know हैन and अर्को राइटिङ सँग ल्याएर जोड्दाखेरि I was analytical from the childhood नै so it's like why वाला कुरा चाहिँ मेरो दिमागमा बच्चादेखि गर्ने यस्तो किन वाला and searching that answers क्या अनि over time say so with the maturity it comes ki you start learning how to search answers how to ask right questions and how to connecting those dots between the different knowledges and things and the analytical हुन थालिसकेपछि चाहिँ everything looks so simple I'm like that's what I felt but then I know life is not that black and white पनि of course there are so many variables so many like small कुराहरुले पनि यताउता भएको हुन्छ तर त्यसैको बेसमै भइरहेको हुन्छ अनि त्यसपछि आएर अब त्यो कम्युनिकेसन न हो आफ्टर अल हैन अनि then you start writing and then with practice you get better and better and better
सर यो क्रिटिकल थिङ्किङ अनि यो यस्तो कुराहरू हुन्छ नि सो यो चाहिँ पहिलादेखि नै हुन्छ कि जस्तो यो पनि यु क्यान लर्न इट एज एन स्किल
न स्किल हो नि क्रिटिकल थिङ्किङ त होल डिसिप्लिनको कुरा हो स्किलको कुरा हो त्यो त पहिलेदेखि आउने कुरा हैन पहिलेदेखि आउने भनेको चाहिँ हामी इमोसनल हो हैन पिटी भने रुन्छौँ त्यो प्रिमिटिभ एनिमल जस्तै क्या कुकुरको छेउमा गयो भने गुर्र गर्छ कुकुरले हैन सो इमोसनल हुनु भनेको आइली लाइक इमोसनल जजमेन्टहरु क्रिएट गर्ने भनेको तिमी एकदम प्रिमिटिभ लेभल अफ माइन्डसेटमा हो सो त्यहाँबाट माथि जाने कुराहरु हुन्छ क्या अनि there is like believer of critical thinking critical thinking is the highest form of thinking capacity where you don't think anything through emotions you think critically and that's the critical thinking so you start like if I don't know how old are you over time it'll quote okay my favorite quote and as you grow then you will understand the actual meaning of that just like all that sad song or breakup song makes sense when you get a breakup then there's all the मजा आइरा हुन्छ टिकटक बनाउन मात्र काम लाग्यो हुन्छ ब्रेकअप भयो नि त मा I know what this song is saying मेरै लागि लेख्दै जस्तो छ वाला हुन्छ नि भने जस्तै गरी यो एउटा कोट छ कि life is 5% what happens to you and 95% how you react to it and it actually is so if you react this whole things like how you react ले चाहिँ तिम्रो लाइफलाई धेरै हसाउन डिटरमाइन गर्नेछ क्या तिमीले कसैले अफिसमा गाली गरिदियो and you react emotionally, one thing gonna happen, you ignore that guy, another thing gonna happen, you react critically, another thing gonna happen. So it's all about like life is all about reaction. So how you react is very important. And emotions भन्ने चिज चाहिँ is like a जाँड जस्तो रक्सी जस्तो हैन गाजा जस्तो, it's like it makes you blind के मतलब the rational भएर सबै कुराहरू जो ways in गरेर बनाउन हुँदैन. You are charged and in that charge you just do something. So critical thinking is pretty much about not getting into that emotional trap, not getting into that like यसमा cover गर्ने अर्को interesting छ, this is called cognitive biases. त्यो कुराहरू गर्दाखेरि धेरै कुरा थाहा हुन्छ अनि त्यो biasesहरू सबै कुराहरूलाई अभोइड गर्दै गर्दै चाहिँ जाने कुराहरू, that's pretty much is critical thinking. तर it comes with the practice, of course.
And at the same time, I'd like to thank you for hosting this writing workshop skill for people like us who are really passionate about writing. And
Thank you so much. So as I said, passion is not enough, but discipline is important. अनि सबैजनालाई है यो इङ्ग्लिसमै बोल्नुपर्छ, इङ्ग्लिसमै लेख्नुपर्छ, यताउता भन्नेबाट चाहिँ सब निक्लिदियो है. यो पानी भयो, हामी त हैन 10 ठाउँतिर पुग्यो, खिचडी भएको छ भोलि. आधी यताको जस्तो भएको छ. So this is me now. I cannot like really change it overnight. तर तिम्रो जस्तो छ, just be proud of that. अनि अप्ठ्यारो नमान. You are with the, if you see, look at this crowd, it's like most of these guys from KMAC, and I know KMAC audience, they are like less judgmental, highly like curious, and very easy to go like someone like KMAC audience. As someone KMAC को जति कमेन्ट्स त्यस्तो फाल्तु कमेन्टहरु नआउनु कारण पनि के भन्दा कि त्यहाँ क्वालिटी भ्यू जम्मा भएर हो. So because of that, यहाँ कसैले के भन्ला के गर्ला भन्ने कुराहरुमा धेरै उ नहुनु. And at the same time we are here to protect you. यदि त्यस्तो खालको कोही केही रहेछ भने पनि there is always we are there to protect. So just open up. है जति सक्छौ त्यति धेरै open up हो. So यति भन्दै चाहिँ I think I'm not really taking.
सर मलाई एउटा क्वेशन सोध्नु थियो होला.
छिटो है त्यसपछि हाम्रो एउटा कुरा मुभ हुनु छ. ओके
सर यो तपाईले अघि यो राइटिङ गर्नको लागि धेरै भन्दा धेरै रिड गर्नुपर्छ भनेर मेरो चाहिँ अडियो बुक सुन्ने बानी छ. यो अडियो बुक कतिको इफेक्टिभ हुन्छ राइटिङको मामिलामा चाहिँ है?
मैले अघि यो क्लास सुरु गर्दाखेरि सुरुमा भने सेन्टेन्स भन्नु त मलाई.
वी जस्तो हामीलाई चाहिँ अब सुनेको कुराहरु त्यति साह्रो याद हुँदैन. त्यो सुनेको त्यति साह्रो याद हुँदैन. त्यो देखेको त्यो लेखेको चाहिँ याद हुन्छ त्यही
हैन. सो देखेको याद हुने मात्रको कुरा हैन कि मैले क्लास सुरु भएको 5 मिनेट अगाडि पछि चाहिँ के भनेको थियो भने तपाईलाई थाहा छैन के. तर पेजको 5 पानामा के छ भने फर्केर जान सक्नुहुन्छ के. अडियो बुकमा तपाईले त्यो सुनिरहँदा
मस्त इबुक पनि हुन्छ. म त त्यसलाई अडियो फर्मेटमा सुन्छु के. त्यही भएर
हैन मैले भन्न खोजेको चाहिँ के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि when you are reading, of course like तपाईलाई हुन्छ नि बुक चाहिँ त्यो बुकको सार बुझ्नु छ, त्यसले के भन्न खोजिरहेछ, मेसेज बुझ्नु छ, त्यो सबैको लागि अडियो बुक इज गुड हैन. किनभने लास्टमा गएर यु विल नो व्हाट द बुक इज ट्राइङ टु से. मैले पनि कतिवटा बुक्सहरु अडियो बुकबाटै त्यो बुकले के भन्न खोज्यो, के सिकाउन खोज्यो थाहा पाएँ. तर रिडिङ इट्स लाइक अ होल डिफरेन्ट ब्रेन प्ले हो के. हाम्रो जस्तै तपाईहरुले लाइक न्यूरो साइन्समा यताउता देख्नुभयो होला कि हाम्रो ब्रेनको डिफरेन्ट पार्ट्सहरु हुन्छ नि. त्यो डिफरेन्ट पार्ट्सको डिफरेन्ट काम हुन्छ. सो तपाईले हेरेर पढ्ने एउटा सर्टेन पार्ट अफ ब्रेनको काम भयो. सुनेर कुनै कुरा थाहा पाउने सर्टेन अनदर पार्ट अफ द ब्रेनको काम भइरहँदाखेरि चाहिँ तपाईलाई हेरेर पढ्नेवाला स्किल र लेखिरहने स्किल लगभग एउटै पार्ट अफ द ब्रेनको भएको भएर तपाईले त्यो पार्ट अफ द ब्रेन एक्टिभेट गर्न नै पढ्नुपर्ने हुन्छ. र सेकेन्ड थिङ पढ्दाखेरि चाहिँ के हुन्छ भन्दा तपाईलाई वर्ड बाइ वर्ड जानुहुन्छ के. तपाई अहिले मैले यसरी बोलिरहँदाखेरि कतिवटा तपाईले मेरो एक्सेन्टले गर्दाखेरि बुझ्नु भएन होला अनि जस्ट स्किप्ड इट हैन. पढाइको भावमा चाहिँ त्यसमा त्यो नबुझेको कुरा एकछिन घोत्लिनु हुन्थ्यो क्या. So that way, so reading is very important. अनि moreover sentence structure देखि लिएर त्यो like पढ्दाखेरि त त्यो all visualizations lots of things happens. त्यही भएर चाहिँ पढ्ने बानी गर्नु. अनि पढिरहँदाखेरि चाहिँ अब अहिले त के हुन्छ भन्दाखेरि इट्स जस्ट लाइक अ मैले भने नि जिन्दगी फिल्म स्कुलमा नगएकोले मुभी हेर्यो भने उसले आफ्नो हिसाबले हेर्ने हुन्छ तर फिल्म स्कुलमा गइसकेपछि उसले मुभी हेर्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो फिल्म स्कुलमा पढाएको कुरालाई आधार बढाएर हेरेर हुन्छ के भने जस्तै गरी तपाईँले सबै क्लासहरू गर्न थाल्छ यो धेरै कुराहरू थाहा पाउनुहुन्छ त्यो थाहा पाएपछि तपाईँको हेर्ने तौर तरिका नै सबै चेन्ज हुन्छ क्या एउटा राइटिङलाई अनि त्यसले चाहिँ तपाईँलाई के गरिदिन्छ भन्दाखेरि ट्रस्ट मी तपाईँलाई सुन्नु भन्दा पनि पढ्न रमाइलो लाग्छ you will not enjoy listening book anymore. So, ल अहिले यति नै क्वेसन लिए बाँकी जे जति पनि क्वेसन्सहरू छ त्यो चाहिँ फेरि अगेन हामी 9:30 जान्छौँ होइन शिवत पहिले 10 10:30 बजाइदिन्छ हामीले
11:45
है सो गफ गर्नको लागि हामीसँग लास्ट समय जान्छ हामी गइ नै रहन्छौँ सो कमिङ ब्याक टु द अब since you guys are in the writing workshop writing नगरिकन त वर्कसप नै हुँदैन हैन नाउ अघि हामीले के भनेको थियो भन्दाखेरि you need to practice getting out of your body and see things feel things outside your body so here's the activities for you close your eyes and imagine you coming out of your own body now there you stand right in front of your body you look around and look yourself describe what do you see in 100 words that's the activities that you're going to so सबैजनाले एकछिन लागि यो जुम बिर्सिदिएर टक्क लाएर you might be in a bed you might be in your room you might be in your kitchen something so त्यहाँनेरि चाहिँ तिमी आफै नै आफ्नो अगाडि उभिएर भने त्यसले दायाँ बायाँ तिमीलाई हेर्दा ओर्दा के देख्छ 100 words मा एक्सप्लेन गर that's the activities for you guys and I give you 20 minutes for that क्वेसन कसरी बुझाएको छैन भने सोध्नु बुझेको छ भने लेख्न सुरु गर्नु है 20 minutes you have
एकचोटि फेरि क्वेसन भनिदिनुस् न
okay हामीले अघि एउटा भनेको थियो राइटर माइन्डसेटमा कि you need to have the ability to get out of your own body and see things हैन so here is the activities for you to practice that so imagine you seeing yourself के तिम्रो आफ्नै एउटा आत्मा चाहिँ अगाडि निक्लेको छ रे तिम्रो अगाडि छ अहिले तिमी जहाँ छौ जसरी बसिरहेछौ त्यहाँ एउटा आत्मा उभिएको छ तिम्रो आफ्नै त्यो आत्माले तिमीलाई हेर्दाखेरि तिम्रो दायाँ बायाँ सबै कुरा देख्दाखेरि के देखिरहेछ के चाहिँ देखि त्यो उसको आँखाबाट देखिया कुराहरू सो मानव एकछिन लागि चाहिँ पहेँलो भित्ता त्यसको छेउमा चाहिँ खाट त्यहाँ चाहिँ ल्यापटपमा न्यानो भएर ब्ल्याङ्केट भित्र ल्यापटप लिएर बसिरहेको एउटा काली केटी whatever so how do you want to explain yourself in through that eyes not through your eyes त्यसको बारेमा चाहिँ लेख 20 मिनेट 100 words is good enough hey so I'll get back to you guys in 20 minutes